What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we started our activities here in Tharbad, and we just got a call from Nina that she is ready to meet with us, but I don't believe we're done yet because there's still a yellow or a green quest over here. So we're gonna head over to the entertainment district to see what it's like, and also handle whatever other job we might have for the afternoon. Oh, I guess we can't do it yet. I guess we gotta wait till after we meet with Nina. Tharbad Station, that's how people get here by train. This looks like the entertainment district. It's still pretty new. I think it opened only a decade or so ago. It certainly is bustling. For real, last time I was here, there weren't this many people. Ain't just Calvardi and Taurus either. Lots of folk coming from the East Central East by the looks of it. The festival's shaping up to be even bigger than Messeldum's, especially with the parade they're putting on. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against a good festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in the casino, so we're not going gambling punk, not like we've got much time to kill anyway. Let's make our way to the hotel. After that, we can walk around and do some shopping. Nobody knows how to have fun around here. Okay, but can I go there now? Nope, okay. I hope I'm not going to miss out on that side quest, because I did some exploring first. There we go. New weapons. The reason I don't buy them in bulk is it's just much easier to equip them this way. We're gonna lose some evasion, but it's fine. And then boots. Yeah, that's probably good for now. I don't know how much mirror I just spent. Yeah, about half of the mirror I have. Yeah, okay. Fine there. Oh, there we go. Camel figurine for Yume. Alright, let's check this out. I deal in a legally gray business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money. Okay. Alright, now that we're up to speed on 4 SPGs, let's hit up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Hell yeah, I gotta scope out the hotspots so we can have some fun tonight. I see what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working now. Stay focused. Whoa, get a go load of that guy. He's so high. Wow, you're not kidding. I think we should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's chat him up. Wait, I'm not ready to. Hey, you're real easy on the eyes, you know. You some kind of rising movie star by any chance? What is happening? What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Can I get your autograph? You're not too far off. I act, but not in the silver screen. You got good taste in men, though. I'll give you that. Eek, he just complimented me. I think I'm about to die. You busy right now by any chance, Hot Stuff? We should get some drinks. I know a place around here. You'll love it. Actually, sorry to burst your bubble. He's with us. We're all on the clock right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're not half bad yourself, tough guy, even if you're not really my type. What do you think, hon? Are you into old daddies like him? What? Oh my god. Yeah, he's pretty alright. He's pretty alright. Yeah, stop distracting me. So what if he's prime daddy material? Didn't you just hear what he said? Oh my god, what is happening here? I am not a daddy. I'm only 24, damn it. Ugh, forget it. If you two are looking to hook up, go hit up some other guys. We got work to do. You heard Papa Bear. Tell you what, though. If we bump into each other later, I'm game to chill with you ladies. Sound good? Aw, but I want to go out now. I'm so sorry about her ambushing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly why I told you not to drink in the middle of the day. Because you get like this. Oh, give it a rest. I haven't had that much, really. Sure you haven't. And your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave them alone already. Hey, I think one of you dropped something. Heck, I can't believe I did that. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. What is that thing, anyway? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. Looks like it's for smoking something. Yep, this is what they call an orbital hookah. A hookah? This is one of those things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yep, I guess these orbital models are in around here nowadays. They're great. All the fun of hookah pipe, except it's portable. You girlies want to try a puff or two? I'll let you. We'll pass. We're underage. Are you crazy? Your dumbass just tried to get these kids to smoke. Think for a sec. I am really sorry about here. I swear. Come on, let's get it and go already. You caused enough trouble. That was a lot. That woman definitely seemed to know how to have a good time, I guess. Booze will do that to you. Man, I wish I could get shit-faced during the day. Lucky girl. It's festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there was something else that smells about this. It's not that woman's breath. Alright, well, that happened. And I assume they're still not going to let me go handle this, Oh, wait, there's several. Oh, well, that's probably the side quest from before, but they're not going to let me go back to the car yet. I mean, I may as well try, but I can't imagine they're going to. I mean, I guess I could handle this for SPG first, but... Okay, yeah, we can't do any side stuff until we go to the hotel. I really hope I don't miss out on these 4 SPGs, though. That would be really annoying. I can't imagine they'd lock you out that early. If they do, then it is what it is, I suppose. But I guess it is hot out. Seems to also be kind of part of his thing. So this is Vegas film. Cool. Well, we'll head to the hotel now. It's so interesting. It's in the desert, but you've got all this ocean. All Jeremiah Hotel, just looking at it is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. Wouldn't mind staying here once just to see what it's like. Not on our budget. A night here can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. I bet. Is it seriously that much? It's definitely a place for those who have more money than they know what to do with. Welcome to the Al Jeremiah Hotel. I take it you're Van Arkwright and his companions? We've been expecting you. Our guest is waiting for you. Please follow me. Okay, lead the way. That was an unusual greeting. Thanks. Glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and move on. Van and the others were taken to a guest room located in the hotel's upper echelons.
皆さん、ようこそお越しくださいました。遠いところまでお疲れだったでしょう。
Nah, it's good to go on a road trip every once in a while. Your trip must have been pretty tiring here too. Did you take an airship from Edith to get here?
はい、つい先ほど着いたところで。そちらのあなたは初めましてですね。
No, we haven't. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudio. I work as Van's part-time assistant. It's a real honor to meet you, Nina. I loved Along the Sea Breeze.
私のデビュー作をこちらこそ嬉しいです。
I remember that one. Kind of plain, but the camera work was stellar. Real emotive stuff. In a way, the fact that you never overpowered any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I liked it.
アークライドさんも見ていてくださったんですね。
Neither would I. Do you watch a lot of romantic movies, Van? Sure, I'll watch just about any kind of movie. There are romance movies? I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. You're just full of surprises, huh? First I hear you got a sweet tooth, and now this. Guess you're not as tough as you look. Oh, shut up. A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
ニーナ、入るわよ。なんか騒がしいけど、もしかしてもう来てるの？
話は聞いてるけど、一体どういう。先輩、ちょうどいいところに。
Well, this is a surprise. Hold up. Is that the Judith Lancer in the flesh?
あなたたちは。
We're with Arkwright Solutions, ma'am. I'm Van Arkwright, head honcho. You must be the other client Nina mentioned. Pleasure doing business with you. That was a really amazing lunch, thank you. First class joint like this, you definitely get what you pay for. I'm pretty new to all of this, but it sure was tasty, whatever it was. Such a rich and great sweet aftertaste. The camel's milk in this is better than I could have imagined. And the flavor from the fresh cacao. It's a damn tragedy you can only get this stuff locally. We really are in a desert oasis. Hell, better than that, an actual Shangri-La. Give it a rest already, will you? Don't mind him, you'll get used to it soon enough. I'm glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I were big fans of it too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all either. You're not coming down with something, are you? What? No, I'm fine. Couldn't be better, in fact. Never mind me. Now that lunch is over, let's get to the topic at hand. Nina has more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan, to be more precise. Word's gotten around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask you of all people to handle such an assignment? Judith, are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your intuition, but we have to consider our position as celebrities. That dingo Brad, was it? He seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, the scandal could be awful. Sure, but it's a big-time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. It can't exactly be the easiest thing calling in a favor for people who live and work in society's underbelly. But if I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the bracer gun involved either, yeah? Guess that hit the nail on the head. Sure looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us specifically. It's just the entertainment world is a small one. We can't rule out the chance that this is harassment for someone in the industry. But if we turn to the police or guild, it's bound to go public, so... I understand. If it isn't a serious crime, you would rather settle things privately, is that it? Yeah, that's it exactly. Thank Eidos, someone here understands. I think we all got the idea. What isn't adding up is why we are such a big problem, health-wise. The way you keep going on, if anyone's suspicious here, it's you. Now we're getting somewhere. Aaron knows how to cut through things in his own way. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. You wouldn't know, but last time I saw you were putting them in some serious danger by... Wait, I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. Should we be talking about the film screening? Not really. I just happened to see them as showing, that's all. Alright, fine. she blew her cover right there. The only people who seem to actually remember... I mean, Agnes is still kind of clueless because she's not, you know, a battle warrior. But Van and Ferry already know that she's Grimcats. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. But how good are you at tracking down culprits and uncovering things quietly, I mean, we had to say... You know, before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll around town. There was something that struck me as odd. Odd like what? Let me ask you guys something. Now that we've walked around a little, did you notice anything that's changed, or anything that stuck out? If I didn't know better, I'd say you're off your rocker, but in this case... Yeah, now that you mention it, Tharbad feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. If I had to put into words what felt off it would be... Well, that wouldn't matter. Obviously, they're here for the amount of commotion, I guess. You're talking about all the commotion around here, aren't you? There's a big film festival starting soon, it's true, but people seem to be getting a little carried away, even beyond that. Really? What do you mean exactly? Think about it like this. They're still getting everything ready, right? It's not even time for the main event. But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? The place was as big as Langport at happy hour. Not to mention the guys who tried to start something with those sisters. It definitely feels like there's something in the air, like people are more prone to getting into fights. I think so too, even if I don't understand why. It's possible it's related to this assignment somehow, though. Huh, that's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're just as good at sniffing around as bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. He sounds confident. What do you say? Yeah, fine, alright. I can't keep griping when these people have clearly done their homework. I'm still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you, but I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Show me you people are more than just talk and deliver us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there, you hear me? Not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe, or a good influence in general. You two guys, I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Wow, I can really feel the love. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about this entertainment district? Let's not worry about that, Fairy. Anyway, we'll be careful, Judith, I promise.
何やら盛り上がっているようじゃな。ハローハロー、ジュディス君。ニナちゃんも元気そうで何よりじゃ。
Huh. Wait, isn't that Mr. Gotti? What are you doing here? You can't just barge in on people.
君たちが到着したと聞いていても立ってもいられなくてな。わしと君らの付き合いだ。今さら遠慮なんて無用じゃろ。
Oh, and who might you two ladies be? You both look like a little young, but with a bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my carnal cavalcade? Get a taste for the limelight. Pardon me? What's a cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of work. And you look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. We've already got plenty of guys in the prey as it is, but... They can never have enough feminine charm. What can I convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? Now you've done it. I'll have you know I can play a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt we're looking at director Salvatore Gotti himself. Well, you mean the guy who made Golden Blood? And he's involved with the film festival at every level, as I understand. Dartin' tootin', can't say I'm shocked you kids recognize me. You are here for my film festival, after all. I had the pleasure of seeing Golden Blood for what it's worth. The cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it all was. It's an amazing sequence. Not to mention the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. Themes of freedom from oppression and a celebration of life at the same time, both coming through without clashing. It was great. Well, I'll be damned. Son, I don't know who you are, but I see a bright future for you too. You're right on the money. I wanted my main character Zoe to free the humanity and the arrows trapped inside audiences. Enough already, you two. Sheesh. Mr. Gotti, I think that's enough for now. If you're so discerning, then I'm sure you'll have no trouble appreciating my carnal cavalcade. I can't go into details. What I can say is it'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. It's going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I tell you. Even if it'll be garnished with some guys, too. So that's what he's putting on. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. Yeah, it's going to be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. So basically, you're going to build off your work in Golden Blood and break new ground again, right? You got it. You really get what I'm going for here. Tell me, boy, what do they call you? Van Arkwright. Nobody special, just a gopher from the capital. Here, let me give you my business card. They're getting along. Well, it's good to see they're so excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
それができれば苦労しないよ。で、なんだね。そちらの彼らは便利屋と言ったか。分野でないだけまあマシだが。
Oh, don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. Yes, they're just helping out with a bit of private matter. Alright, I'll leave you to it. More importantly, Judith, Nina, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? There's someone I'd like to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Come on, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. It'll be rude to keep them waiting. We'll be taking our leave now. You too, Gotti. Hey, hold on, Gaspar. I'm not done talking to these kids. We still need to negotiate their appearance in the... Don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here. We must be going right now. Hey, wait, you kids. I promise I'll be in touch. My people, your people, do lunch. All right. Oh my god. That's great. Ew, that guy was like a tornado. Some luck we have running into both Gotti and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself. Mr. Dillon sure seemed to have trouble keeping Mr. Gotti under control. Gotti's pro if you can't work in show business unless you have, well, a few screws loose. Though, to be fair, that's part of the reason his films are so powerful. But just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is out there is like him, I swear. Yeah, maybe about 30% have their heads on straight, maybe. Anyway, looks like business calls. We better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Just make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, alright? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure to have some fun at the film festival itself too, if you can. Oh, you bet. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up. We won't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. The nicest interaction she's had with us, even though she remembers fighting us. Oh, I just remembered. Hey, Agnes. Alright, say, you two, before we go, could we ask for a little favor? Oh, the autograph. You think Shahina will like these? Absolutely. We'll have to figure out a good time to give them to her. It's 1 p.m. now. At this point, there's gotta be even more people milling around. Let's do another tour around the city, especially the entertainment district. Might spot something we didn't see before. Alright. If that's the price I pay to keep a couple actresses company. You must be pretty raring to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it, but I also feel like I could start putting you guys to work in earnest. Somewhat, at least. The next phase ought to make for a good real-world training. I've taught you three how a Spriggan operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Right. Roger. Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. Alright, looks like the jobs are still here, obviously. But yeah, we'll bring that thing to them later. For now, let's do these side jobs first. So we're here for 3 full days for work. So that should be 3 days of doing 4 SPGs and stuff like that. And then the 4th day is the film festival itself.
Yeah,
Machette. Oh, okay. Hey, are you the guys I think you are? Yeah, we're with Arkwright Solutions. We're here to take care of the 4 SPG you left. I take it you're Marcelo, the guy who posted it? Yep, I'm your guy. Boy, am I glad to see you. You wrote that someone demanding hush money from you to stay quiet about your gray market business. This merch must be what keeps your little enterprise not so squeaky clean, eh? Huh? I don't get what the big deal is. He just has lots of stuff. Though wait, if you look closely, the brand logos look weird. What gives? I get it. We got stalls like these back where I'm from. Except the stuff those guys have tend to be more bogus looking. Yeah, you got me. I sell bootleg stuff, or I prefer to say high-quality imitation goods. Heh, sure. Make you sound just a hair more respectable, I guess. Still a fraudster at the end of the day. No, it's just a thing. I'm not out to scam anybody of their hard-earned Mira. I always tell them up front that my stuff's fake, so they know exactly what they're getting when they purchase it. Wait, really? But why would anybody buy fake stuff if they can get real ones? Because you can get fake and look real fancy for a tiny fraction of the price. There's demand out there for what I offer, I tell you. Oh, I guess that's one way to look at it. Do the actual makers of the originals know what you're doing, though? Wouldn't they try to sue you if they found out? Like I said, I'm not out here telling folks that this stuff's the real deal. That's straight up illegal. But if I sell it as an imitation stuff up front, then I'm just barely in the clear. At least that's what I like to believe. I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure this is all still against the law. You're making Mira riding on the coattails of real designers without their permission. I mean, you're not wrong, but still. Straddling the line is how you get by selling those bootlegs in broad daylight. Until somebody tries to extort you, so they keep quiet about the illegality about it all, that is. So let's hear it. Who's giving you grief? That's what makes this whole mess so tricky to deal with. It's a cop who's threatening me. Oh shit, for real? Not pulling our leg, are you? Yeah, I find that a little hard to believe. It's true. If he reported me, best case scenario, I'd be kicked out of here. Worst case, they'd book me. Bastard says if I don't want that, I have to pay him in order to get him to look the other way. I've got until tomorrow to get 30,000 Mira together, or else he's gonna raise hell. Look, I'm not stupid. If getting myself arrested is what it'll come to, I'll just close up my shop. I don't want that kind of trouble. But don't you guys think demanding hush money on me is absurd? I don't know if I call it absurd exactly. I can see why he'd do it. But it does tell me this town's got crooked cops. You bet it does. That's why I reach out to you folks. I want you to track this guy down and get him to stop. There's nobody else I can turn to. I sure as hell can't talk to the other cops. And the guild is off limits too, given what I do. There ain't no way I've got 30k Mira to spend. My sales aren't that good. You guys have to help me. I'm begging you. That's not for you to decide, pal. What's it gonna be, Chief? We doing this or not? Yep. Alright, we're on it. We'll have a word with your cop, buddy. Really? Oh, thank you, thank you. Things might not be all that above board here, but what this guy's doing ain't exactly legal either. With any luck, if we play our cards right, we might be able to get him to back off without you having to close up shop. How do we find this bad cop anyway? That's the question. Well, how would you guys going about looking for one? You kids are smart. I want to hear my assistant's opinions. Nice, make your lackeys do all the hard work. I see how it is. It's hard to know where to begin. All we can really gather is that the seller's testimony is that the police officer in question is male. But I'm sure there are lots of male officers in the city. It's hardly enough to narrow down a culprit. Yeah, guess our only option is to start chatting up pigs and see what we get out of them. The only question is how to approach them. Can't exactly waltz up and be like, yo, you got any buddies who are bribe-taking rats? True, that would just provoke them, and God has help us if we ask the culprit on accident. I know. What if we pretend to be customers who lost money to the seller ourselves? Huh? You lost me, Pick Sweep. What do we get out of going through all that trouble? I was thinking you could give us an idea on what the police are doing about our client in the first place. If we know what they're doing about guys like him, it might give us a clue that points us toward whoever's threatening him. Oh, I see. That's a smart idea, actually. Good thinking, Fairy. Sounds like we're gonna have to pound some pavement. But hell if I can't think of anything better to do. I'm game. Oh, I didn't think it was that clever, but I think it'll work. Yeah, that idea's got potential. Pretty sharp for a newcomer, actually. We'll try your idea and see what it gets us. Now let's roll.
任務開始ですね。
Good job, Fairy. Yeah, well, we'll grab the other quest afterwards. Officer Vernier. I know the seller said the cop threatening was a guy, but best not leave any stone unturned when investigating things. Excuse me, you got a second to talk? Sure, no problem. What can I do for you? Yeah, we just realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Is there anything you can do to help? Doesn't feel fair for the guy to just leave us high and dry like that. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. I'm really sorry you had to deal with that. If this were any other time, I'd be more than happy to go over and try and help you all. Unfortunately, with the film festival nearly upon us, we really have to pick and choose what problems get priority attention right now. Does that mean you won't be able to do anything today? Sadly, yes, damn it. Those bootleggers are a real handful, just in general. It's difficult for us to keep them in check. Just to be clear, I do absolutely intend to help. I don't want scum like him getting off scot-free. I'll give you a complaint form. Once you fill it out, can you bring it to the station when you have time? It'll have to wait until after the festival, but you can be sure I'll recommend he's at least warned, if not outright removed. That's fair. We can do that. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us. Okay, time to hit up another cop and see what they got to say. Well, so she's definitely legit. You can tell. She wouldn't go through all this effort. Looks like we got 2 more cops as an option. So we got this guy right here. And then... oh, Lord. Well, it's definitely not him. Oh, great. It's the Spriggan and his lackeys. What are you people doing out here of all places? What's going on, baby? You know these people? Relax, we're just here on business. Sometimes the jobs take us out of Edith. We aren't glued to the capital, you know? More curious what you're doing all the way out here, detective. Bit out of your jurisdiction, ain't it? Guess our big city detective here has got some time to kill if he's able to take his lady friend down to the film festival. Shut it, I'm off duty right now. What's the matter to you? Besides, she wants to see the film festival too, you know? I don't just don't go causing me any headaches, alright? Last thing I need is all you getting in the way of my vacation. Wouldn't it just be easier to pretend we're not here and gone with your date? You need to learn to chill out sometimes, Val. Hey buddy, how's your hot date going? Don't call me buddy, we are not friends. I'm not interested in shooting the breeze with you. Oh, but of course that doesn't apply to you, Agnes. If you ever need help with anything, I'm always happy to talk. A little cozy with you, aren't you, baby? Talking to another woman while you're on a date with your girlfriend? Points for bravery, I guess. God, it's not like that, sweetie, I promise. I only meant I talked to her in my capacity as a policeman. There's nothing between us. Aha, yes. I thought we should try asking Detective Nate about the crooked policeman, since it's his line of work and all. But if he's here off duty, then... yeah, not to mention he might not have much to say about that or the bootlegger in general. That's my thinking. Could end up being more trouble than it's worth in the end talking to him. Yeah, guess we better back off and look elsewhere. Well, Nate's here. Which means you must be our guy, Kelvin. Oh, just once. I wish it wasn't so blistering hot. Sorry to bug you, pal. You got a minute? Sure. You guys need something? Yeah, we just realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Ah, bootlegger trouble, huh? Yeah? We got a handful of those around the city. I feel your pain. Those guys are smooth talkers. They'll get you to part with your money before you know it. You're telling us, is there anything you can do to help? Well, I'm going to be frank with you. Dealing with those guys like playing a game of cat and mouse. You can file the papers, serve them a warrant, but another one will spring up and take their place. He's smiling too, so he seems sketchy. It's a pain to be out of some money, but it probably wasn't that much you lost in the grand scheme of things, right? I guess so. I just take the hit and move on, sad to say. Be glad it's all it costs you and learn how things work around here. Oh, it's our fault we got scammed, is that it? I thought the good upstanding officers of the law were supposed to care about justice. Don't get preachy with me, kid. Fact is, we got our hands full, and we have to pick our fights very carefully right now. With all the security we have to provide for the actors and venues, we're swamped as it is with this damn film festival. Hell, we've had to call in additional help from other precincts so we'd have enough boots on the ground. Look, I get you might not like it, but we straight up don't have the time to pursue every little thing that comes up right now. Sucks for me too, all these damn tourists make it tough to skip out on a job, sigh. I heard that, you know. But if that's the way it is, I think we're done here. Come on, guys. I don't think it's him. That dude just seems, like, lazy. Time to have another cop see what they have to say. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I don't think it's him. I think this guy's just a douchebag, but I don't think he's responsible. Where else are we gonna find another cop? There's no one else. Well, I guess a cop could be in a different district, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, out here. Well, may as well talk to them while we're here. Wait, what's this about? Yeah, it's Hi everyone, it's nice to see you again. Hey Shaina, hey Sarah. Is this your home? Yep, it's pretty small, but it's home sweet home. Wish we could bring you inside, but we got another performance coming up soon that we need to get ready for. It's no problem, good to see you ladies are keeping busy, honestly. Haven't run into any trouble since this morning, I hope? No, luckily, thank you for asking. We've been getting bigger crowds than usual, but luckily nobody has started acting strangely. Maybe they heard about how you guys saved the day earlier, and that's made all the other weirdos think twice. We can hope. Still, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna stop by the hammam on the way back. That sounds nice. Hopefully that'll keep your spirits up until we're all done. Well, if any more asshats try to creep on you girls, let us know. We'll sort them out just like the others. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Well, we better get back to work. You guys are pretty handsome, but if you're thinking of making a move on Sarah, I think twice. Know why? Because it looks like she's got a boyfriend. Oh, really now? Hell, your sister's such a catch, I'd be shocked if she didn't. Don't be surprised if I whisk her away if he turns out to be a loser, though. Van, Aaron. China, what are you doing? We have to go. Coming. See you guys later. Weren't you gonna give her the... Oh, wait, the autographs. We forgot to give them to her. I wouldn't bother right now when they're about to perform. I'm sure we'll see them again. We can make Shaina's day then. Well, there you have it. I guess they have a broken down car. Really pretty view, though. This guy's just enjoying the shade right now. Hey man, got a few seconds to talk? Certainly, how can I help you all? Yeah, we just really realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. He what? That's outrageous. I'm so sorry you all fell victim to that. The Tharbad police view rampant counterfeiting in this town as a serious problem in need of addressing. Your case deserves urgent attention for us. Rest assured that seller won't get away with us. He will be brought to justice, I promise. Well, glad someone here cares about the little guy. Of course, it's an officer... Okay, this guy is playing his role a little bit too high. It's an officer's duty above all else to keep people in the city safe. I'm more than happy to assist. Tell me, where is the scam artist located? It's on the street that runs by the casino. crap, did I make a mistake? Should I have made something up? No, that's okay. I think it'll all work out. That street, huh? I've never heard of any bootleggers operating there before. Wait, you know, I just remembered. The higher-up said that we were supposed to prioritize the film festival for now. So as much as I'd like to drop everything and investigate this cellar, I'll probably have to wait to look into it another day. But don't you worry, I'll do everything I can to make sure you folks get every mirror back. That's good to know. Thank you for listening to us. Cool. We look for... What's going on? Why are we seeing this backside? We look forward to hearing good news then. Oh, what's his deal? Alright, I think that's enough sleuthing around for now. We got a bombshell to deal with already. We do? I mean, we talked to a bunch of people, but it sure didn't feel like we heard anything that big. Speak for yourself, there's one part that definitely been nagging at me. Me too, although I'm not certain whether it's any especially significant. What? You're telling me I'm the only one that didn't pick up on it? Man. You'll figure it out once we check back in with the stall owner. Let's head back to his place and touch base. So you went straight to the source to talk to the cops, huh? Makes sense, I guess. How'd it go? Did you guys manage to turn anything up about that crooked ass? Oh, we turned up quite a lot, in fact. I'd say we just about hit the jackpot. I'm confident we found your man. Already? That was fast. Wait, we have? I didn't realize that at all. I can understand that. It was pretty easy to miss, but there was one officer that rubbed me the wrong way with what he said. Well, if you're feeling so confident, it's gotta be that one, right? I want to bring you over so you can confirm whether or not we have the right person. You mind coming with us? Sure, no problem. I couldn't forget the face even if I tried. I remember it clear as day. Do you happen to catch a name? I'm curious. Of course, our dirty cop is none other than... Which one? Who did we just talk to? Hold on. It's the last guy we talked to. Camillo. Officer Camillo. At least that's what he claims to go by. Who knows if it's legit? Wait, that guy? Are you for real? He seems super nice. Out of everyone I talked to, he was the most fired up to help us. Exactly. That's problem number one. Vernier was willing to hear us out too, but she herself said that the local bootleggers are hard to shut down. And as Calvin put it, trying to bring them in is like cat and mouse. They'll just scatter everywhere on you and crop up again later. Plus, with the festival occupying the force's attention, they're in no position to devote resources or anything other than serious crimes. That's right, despite that, Officer Camillo was clearly said he would absolutely arrest the seller who scammed us. It wouldn't be all that unusual if he was simply that dedicated to his job, but you have to remember. When we mentioned it was this stand specifically, he suddenly sounded a lot less interested in helping us. Oh, that's strange. What does it all mean? Think about what you would do if you weren't on the up and up. It all starts to make sense. Our man in blue wasn't interested in helping us. He was just looking for a new mark. Yeah, because he already had this guy blackmailed. A new mark that he could try and squeeze hush money out of in the exact same way he has with you. But once he realized he'd already hit you up, he suddenly had a bunch of reasons why trusty law enforcement can't help us today. That makes sense. I can see how someone like him would think like that. But so far, all that shows is that he looks like he might be crooked. Don't we need more evidence before we can pin the blame on him? Funny you should say looks. That's the second problem with him, actually. We can't rule out that he might not be police at all, let alone a rotten cop. We may be dealing with an imposter. Oh damn, are you serious? But he was clearly wearing his uniform when I talked to him. That makes him about as legit as it gets, doesn't it? That uniform is exactly what's wrong with him. It looked off to me, too. Oh yeah, now I think about it, his clothes did look newer than the other officers we talked to. I hadn't thought about that. Tharbad is a desert city with a lot of sand blowing around. Officers try to stay neat, but it should be a bit of a struggle. Obviously, it's not impossible that it's a coincidence and his uniform just happened to be brand new, but when you think about that, and the way he talked to us, it's enough to lean him towards him being the culprit. Yep, couldn't have said better myself. when you guys put it like that, I can see what makes him suspicious. We should definitely talk to him again. That asshole. I tried to be polite with him, thinking he was an authority figure. Now it turns out he's not even a real cop. He won't get away with making a mockery of me. Where is he? I'll kick his ass. Whoa, slow down there, buddy. For Hunterbound being an imposter is right, we gotta tread with caution. What? Why? What's the big deal? Pretending you're a policeman isn't exactly a casual prank. It's flagrantly illegal and extremely risky. So the fact that he's doing it in full broad daylight in the massive city must mean he's got bigger fish to fry. He's after something more than just shaking down random hawkers for shits and giggles. Exactly. Until we figure out exactly what it is our man's after, it's best to try negotiating with him while trying to suss out what's up. Let me handle the talking here, alright? You keep your distance from him. We don't want anything happening. Don't worry, we'll do our best to make sure you come out on top. Yeah, I hate not being in control of the situation. Alright, I'm trusting you guys to come through. Alright, now with that settled, we should probably take this guy over to see Officer Camillo. Let's do it. Hey, mind if we have another chat? Oh, hello again. Is there something else I can... Right, so it's time to be real. I'm a Spriggan, and these are my assistants. A concerned citizen, you see, hired us to help a crooked cop trying to shake him down for hush money concerning his bootlegging. That's an interesting assignment you've been given. I fail to see what it's got to do with me, though. Like how you do, I'd recognize your smug face anywhere, asshole. This is him. That's definitely the guy. You don't want to be put on trial for extortion, you better back off right now or else. Whoa, take it easy, mister. Can't really understand what you're even talking about when you yell like that, sir. If I happened to say anything to you before, then very well, I take it back. Easy enough, right? Does it make you feel better? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to leave. I'm really busy right now. Huh? What's the rush, pal? We're not done talking. I don't think my client can take you at your word, you know, given your rampant history of lying. I don't understand. What else do you want from me? Well, how about you give us your full name and precinct? We can, you know, run that by the Tharbad police and make sure you get a commendation for a good service. Even if you came for a different part of the country to help out, they should still have no problem looking you up. What's the matter, cat? Got your tongue? You can show us your badge, too. We can look up your details, no problem. Whatever works for you. This is ridiculous. I don't have to put up with this. If you keep up this nonsense, I'll arrest you all for disturbing the peace. Oh, so you'll take us down right to the police station, right? They'll know you're a fake right away if you do that, you dummy. Little bit. You really are an imposter. What kind of cop talks to civilians like that, huh? Bastard, you'll pay for making a fool out of me. Let's go. You dumbass, don't... Stay where you are. That's it. I tried to keep calm, but you just had to get ahead of yourself. I think it's time you shut the hell up. Huh? I tried to warn you, dude. Oh, crud. We're starting to draw some serious attention. Everybody, please calm down. We have the situation under control. Shit. Could this get any worse? He's right. I don't want this to end with the client getting stabbed. On the other hand, I probably can't guarantee his safety unless I give up on apprehending our imposter. On the other... This guy seems like really bad news. I can try and take him down, but we might not make it out unscathed. I'm gonna capture the imposter, because I mean, we told this guy to chill and he didn't. And plus, this guy's the bigger threat. We're taking. Get ready. This is gonna get messy. I told you, stay away. Ah. Eat shit. Is that all you got? You can keep fighting if you like. I enjoy a good tango. You get what we were saying? Surrender now if you don't want to get hurt. What's it gonna be? Damn you. Guess the odds are stacked against me. Are you alright? Oh no, you're hurt. Here, let me treat you. Hey, can one of you contact the police for us? Although it wouldn't shock me if they're already on their way with how much of a scene we've made. On it. Before long, the police came rushing in. Once they informed of the situation, they took Officer Camillo into custody. Soon enough, it was determined he was one of the Devancy brothers who were wanted in Edith. And so the case of of the extorting imposter was laid to rest. With the culprit now apprehended, they all made their way back to Marcella's stall. How are you feeling, Marcel? You're not too hurt, are you? Nah, nothing I can't handle. I shouldn't have charged and confronted that guy like that anyway. I definitely owe you guys. You've done a ton for me. Thanks again for everything. I'll make sure your reward is worth it. Hey, we won't say no. Just keep the bootlegs to yourself, alright? Haha, don't worry. I wasn't gonna pull that on you. Still, it sounds like there's another guy like him if they're called the Devancy Brothers. Yeah, can't believe we confronted a wanted criminal. Sound like they just stuck to Edith before. Wonder why they're here. Probably thinking they can use the commotion from the film festival to make a killing. Well, the killing's good, plain and simple. If his brother's out there, it's probably safe to assume he's already up to no good, whatever it is. Agreed. All we can hope is that whatever he's doing, we don't get more work on our desk because of it. Just keep all this in the file cabinet. In the meantime, let's find more work to do. There you have it. There we go. Keeping things pretty evened out. Realistically, if I was Van in that situation, I would have probably prioritized making sure the client stayed safe. But in the end, it is better in the other way because now he's locked up. You know, this guy may have gotten a little knife scratch, but in the end, it's better. Alright, so it looks like we have one more objective to do for the day. Besides our main story stuff. Looks like there's a side quest. It doesn't look like it's a board quest, so it looks like it's just something down there. So we'll go ahead and handle that next time, and then we will continue the main story after that. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.